Welcome to Money and Marriage, Lesson 7, Aligning Visions and Creating Smart Money Goals. We got there, folks. At this point in the course, you've done a lot of self-discovery and maybe learned a thing or two about your partner. You've talked about your childhood money classrooms, your money personalities, your spending personalities, and your love languages. You've put together a spending agreement. Yes. And if you haven't done that, go do it now, and decided whether or not to combine your finances. Now we're going to take everything you've learned about each other so far and align your financial visions. A lot of courses do this first. I think you need to do some self discovery first. So if you have skipped to this lesson, please go back and do it in order. It's in order for a reason. As we are talking about your visions today, I don't want you to think that you're going to both have the exact same dreams for your future. Doing this together doesn't mean that you're going to have the same visions for your future. It does mean that you're going to align them because this is a marriage, this is a partnership, this is a team. So you're going to put them together. Dream with me. What does your dream life look like in, let's give it some time, 10 years? What goals do you want to accomplish with your life, your marriage, your finances, your career? What do you want to get done in the next 10 years? Do you want to be debt free? Do you want to have a real plan for your money so you know when you can retire and what your dream retirement will look like? What feeling are you trying to feel? In 10 years, I'll be in my 40s, my mid 40s, and both kids will still be in school. I want to be there for them every day, take them on trips around the world, and be able to have fun with my family. That's what I want. I want to be able to afford a date night every week with my amazing husband. I do love him. Babysitting included, and dance again with him. I just want to go dancing, guys. I don't ever want to worry about money again. I'm looking for peace and security so that I can get rid of any money stress that's still lingering and just melt again in my husband's arms. I want us to have a happy marriage, a strong marriage that lasts through whatever comes our way. Everyone has a different vision. We'll work through crafting your vision and then aligning it with your spouses in this week's activities. We'll also be crafting what I call smart money goals. Before we get to smart money goals, let's review the steps to financial freedom that I use all around Saver Street and in the financial coaching side of things. Step 1. So these steps are adapted from Dave Ramsey's baby steps, but I updated them basically. So I followed them myself and I've helped different people follow them. There are steps you can skip, and there are steps that really you should do in order. So step number 1 is build an emergency fund of at least $2,000. It should be between $2,000 and $2,500. Step number 2 is pay off all of your consumer debt except for your mortgage. Step number 3 is build an emergency fund of 4 to 6 months of expenses. Step number 4 is save at least 15% of your income for retirement, probably closer to 20%, guys. Step 5 is optional, save for your kids' education. Step 6, also optional, is pay off your mortgage. And step 7 is just to live in financial freedom, build a brighter future, and to give more. These steps are done in order together as a couple, and it will be the basis for your smart money goals. So identify where you are in those steps. It's one after the other. So if you have consumer debt, if you have debt like credit card debt, a car loan, you're either on step 1 or 2. Now, if you're behind on your bills, there's also a secret, not so secret, step 0, which is catch up on your bills. Now let's move into SMART money goals. And this will all make sense in the homework too, in your online activities and your guided discussion. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. I didn't create this acronym myself, but I learned it in business and I use it everywhere. It really, really helps when you're creating goals. And when you're creating financial goals, it's easy to fall into SMART money goals. You just have to make sure that there's a date, it's specific, and you can do it. Okay. Every financial goal you have should be a SMART money goal. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for failure. If it's not a SMART money goal, it's not specific, you don't have dates, you don't have how you're going to do it. If you don't know if it's achievable or you don't have a dollar sign attached to it, you're setting yourself up for failure. We want to win with money. I mean, come on, guys, you want to win with money. So set yourself up for success by creating SMART money goals. Let's go through a couple of examples. Amar and Sherry are on step number 2. Pay off all debt except their mortgage. They have about $35,000 in student loan debt, $1,800 in credit card debt, and $14,000 left on their car. They're in financial coaching, so they have a debt snowball already built, and they're currently paying minimums on everything except for their credit card debt. We'll get to debt and the debt snowball in the next lesson. Are you excited? I am. Amar and Sherry have their $2,000 emergency fund in place. They live in a low cost of living area, so it's only $2,000. If they lived in like Washington, D.C., or, around that area, or New York or San Francisco or Boston or any of those high cost of living areas, we would bump it up to $2,500. Anyway, they live in a low cost of living area, and so they have their emergency fund in place. Right now, they're working to keep their expenses low. So they're working to keep their budget small, everything they spend small, and increase their income, which is something else that we do here at Saver Street that I love actually doing, so they can get out of debt super fast. So their goal for this year is to get out of debt. That's not a SMART goal, guys. That's just an aspiration. Their SMART money goals for this month are Amar, pick up an extra shift each week to bring in an extra $2,500 this month. Sherry, meal plan on Sundays and only buy what's on the grocery list to keep the food budget below $300 this month. Now that's pretty low for the both of them. Sherry, reach out to referral partners and sign 5 more clients this month to increase her income by $1,000. And Amar, reach out to an insurance broker this week to see if we can get a better rate on auto insurance and home insurance. See how specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound they were? You will be crafting your own SMART money goals together during your guided discussion. If you have questions about it, please bring them to the group coaching sessions. That's what they're there for. I'm happy to help. SMART money goals change all the time. They are what you are laser focused on. That is how you achieve what you are planning on doing. Okay. The key here is to write them together and stick to them as a team. You can support each other. It is a marriage. You get to support each other. It's real fun. You also get to decide what your goals are and how you're going to accomplish them. Remember, marriage is a team sport. Work together in a positive way. Next, you have 2 activities to do. An online activity that you do individually, then a guided discussion that you do together. Please make sure to do your activities in order. You'll use what you learned from this video to align your visions and create your SMART money goals. Now go do those activities. That's where the fun stuff happens. I will see you in the next video.